Hey guys, Zach Draskovic here. The schooling activity is in full swing here on Lake Gunnersville, and I want to make sure that you are not making this critical mistake when you're out here on the water that could be costing you some fish. Remember, please like and subscribe. I have some of my favorite lures down in the links below if you want to check it out. All right, with summertime in full swing and the schoolers going crazy out there on the water, it is inevitable that all of a sudden fish are going to start busting up all around you. And if you don't have your topwater rod at the ready, it is going to cost you fish. Now, most people in the summertime are going to have a topwater rod on deck, but that is not good enough. By the time you go over here, unstrap your rods, get your rods untangled from your others. You know, this is a mess here. The fish are going to be gone. So let me show you what I do. All right, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of the rods that are piled up on one side of my deck, and I'm going to move them, and I'm going to have that be my topwater side, so I'll know quickly that one side only has my topwater rod. And number two, on that topwater rod, I'm not going to have it set up for travel hooked down here or on the eyelet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have some line hanging off of it, so I have enough line to cast. So I'm going to have that dangling off the side of my boat, so all I have to do is pick up that rod and cast at the fish. And when I'm fishing for these schooling fish, you know, they could bust up way far away from your boat. So although I'm a fan of small top waters and I've featured them in some of my videos, when I'm going after schooling fish, I want a bigger top water. I prefer a 3/4 ounce bait, something that I can really launch out there, because you want to be able to reach these fish when they're busting, because you have a very narrow time frame when these fish are coming up sometimes. So be sure to make sure your rod is by itself. You have some line hanging off so it's ready to pick up and cast, and pick you a bigger topwater bait, a 3/4 ounce bait, something that you can really launch out there to make sure that you can reach these fish, and you'll put some extra fish in your boat next time that you're out on the water. Follow these tips, use these lures, and I guarantee you will load the boat.